we will do questions directly. So we will do the remaining questions in class also. So when you do percentage, open the book and then see how the questions have been done. The first question is exercise 7.1. So in this, it is written what percent of 1 kg is 20 grams. So as I had told you that whenever you find percentage, then when any number is given with a percent sign, if any number is written 7%, only then we will write it 7 upon 100. When a number doesn't have percent sign, then we will not write upon 100. So it says what percent of 1 kg is 20 gram. What percent of 1 kg? So 1 kg you will first convert into grams. So 1 kg means 1000 grams. And you have to find 20 grams at what percent. It is just like you have found, like your marks are given and you are asked that convert your marks into percent. So you will get, it is written 20 grams. So 20 is the marks which you have got and 1000 is the total. How will you convert your marks into percent? We will write 20 grams out of 1000 grams and then multiply it by 100. So you multiply by 100. Percent is only done when it is percent sign, and when it is right, convert into percent, then we multiply it by 100. So here also I am multiplying it by 100 because it says convert this number into percent of grams. Now you will simplify. It is 2%. Okay, so the first question is what percent of 1 kg is 1000 grams. Similarly, suppose in your test you have got marks which are, you have got 35 marks in your test, and the test you know it is of 80 marks. So you are asked how much is your percentage of marks. So you will do 35 upon 80 because you have got 35 marks out of 80 marks, and to convert into percent you will multiply. So you will multiply it by 100. Now when you multiply, you will simplify it, 0 will cut. Now the answer will be, so it is 4 into 4 16, 12, and see you will divide 4 into 4 16, 4 into 3 12, 12 and 3 30 is left, so 4.7%. So you have converted a number into percent by multiplying by 100. Question 2 says find 10.5% of. This is question number 2. It says find 10.5% of rupees 8200. If you have joined, you can share the link with 8C also. Let them also understand. You can share the link with 10C, 8C also. Let them understand. So find 10.5% of 8200. Now since in this percentage sign is given, so I told you that whenever any number is given with percent sign, then we write upon 100. So 10.5% of 82. First you will convert it into, question becomes of 8200. 21 upon 2% means 10.5% will become 21 upon 2. If you have to answer anything, you can type below the video. So 21 upon 2% of 8200 means percentage sign will become 21 upon 2 and upon 100, because percentage sign means upon 100. So here there is a percentage sign, so 100 will come down. It will become 21 upon 2. 100 will be in denominator, because 21 upon 2 divided by 100. 2 will come down, it will become 2 into 100. Of means multiply by 8200. So 21 upon 2% means 21 upon 2 into 100 and simplify. Multiply and you will get the answer, which will come in rupees, because this is rupees. So your answer will come 21 into. So what is the answer? 21 into 1, 21, and 21 into 4, 84 and 86. So answer is rupees 861. So whenever you have to convert any quantity which has percentage sign, we divide by 100. So problem in the questions are that all the questions are different. Question number 3. In question 3, that keep your book with you and then you will see, understand also. So question number 3 says a number is increased from, you are increasing a number from 125 to 180. How much is the increase in percent? So you are increasing a number from 125 to 180. So what is the increase? So first we will find what is the increase. Increase, how will you find? So you can type below, what will it be? The increase will be 180 minus 125. So the increase is how much? Subtract. So it will become, when you subtract, it will become 55. So a number is increased from, yes, 180 minus 125. So it is 55. So 55 is the increase. Now you have to find the increase percent. So increase percent will be increase upon the original. Original means what the number was earlier and multiplied by 100. Whatever is the number in original multiplied by 100. So original means the number was 125 earlier, now it has become 180. So the total increase is 55. 55 divided by what was the number earlier? It will be 55 is the increase and earlier the number was 125 multiplied by 100. So you will simplify. So 25 into 5 is 125, 25 into 4 is 100. 5 will divide, it will become 11. Answer is 44%. It means the number 125 became 180 and the increase percent is 44%. If it was decrease, then also you will do subtraction. Then you will write here decrease upon original into 100. Okay, so and the same type of question is question number 5. See question number 5, why I am saying question 5 is same. In question number 5, A is 20% older than B. So there is A is 20% more. What percent is B younger than A? So you have to suppose that. But first let's see question number 4. In an examination, now revision, you can play the video again and you will understand what I am saying again. in an exam a candidate scores 120 marks, so we will write what is given. Marks scored are 120 marks. A student got 120 marks and he fails by 20 marks. A student has got 120 marks, fails by 20 marks if the pass percentage is given. Now before that, what is the meaning of this? A boy has got 120 marks, he failed by 20 marks. It means what are the passing marks? Can you find? The passing marks are 140. He needed 20 more marks to pass. That is why I have done addition. So we have got passing marks are 140, and the question says if the passing marks was, now the another thing is passing is given in percentage also. Passing is 40%. It means a child needs 140 marks to pass, and the passing is also given in percentage, so both the things are same, but the marks 40% are of what? So we have to see that the passing marks are 40% of the total. So every subject has got some passing or failing. The child has got 40% marks, and these marks are 40% out of the total marks. So we will write, let the total marks be x. You can write x or any number. So 40% of x, which is the total marks, is 140. So this becomes a linear equation. 40% marks out of the total is 140. So solve this linear equation. So what will be the linear equation? So it will become 40 upon 100 into x is equal to 140. Now solve to get x. It will be cross multiplied. When you cross multiply, it will become a number. So what will it become? X upon 100 is equal to 140. So it will be cross multiplied. So the equation becomes 40x is equal to 100. You can listen, you can hear clearly. Type yes if you can hear clearly. It will become 100 into 140 upon 40. So divide and get the answer. What is the answer? Calculate and type below it. Yes. Is it Apeksha? Okay, good. Now divide 0 and 4 will divide, 4 will become 25. So x, which is the total marks, will become 25 into 14, which will become the total marks, because the passing marks were given. They were not given, but the passing marks was given, the total marks was not given. Okay, so you can again revise, replay the part, and then you can understand. Now, which question you want first? Question number 5 or question number 6? A is 20% older than B. By what percent is B younger than A? So how will you do this? If A is 20% older than B, how will you do this? Question number 5. A is 20% older. That means B is younger. Now we can solve it by a linear equation. If we know, let the age of B x. If we know B is x years old, then what is A? A is elder. So A is older by how much? A is 20% more, 20% of this. So it will become, A will become x plus 20% more. Age of B is x years. A is 20% more than B. So it means whatever is the age of B, A is 20% more. Therefore, age of A will become x, which is the age of B, plus 20% more. 20% more means 20% of x. So it will become x plus 20% of x. So what will it become? This will become an equation and it will give you age of A. So it will not give you a number, but it will give you, we can divide. So it will become x plus 1 upon 5x. So which will become how much? Age of A is x upon 5 plus this will become 5 LCM you will take. So it will become 6x upon 5. So A is this and B is this. So we have got age of both, age of B also and age of A also, but both are in X form. Now the question says B is young. It is written B is young. So we found age of A is this and B is this. How much is B younger? That means increase type percent question. So B is how many years younger? So what will you do? Yes. So we will find difference of the age. I have got A is 6x upon 5. B we took x years. Both are in years. So who is older? A is old, B is young. How much is this? By what percent is B younger? So what is the difference? Will be 6x because this is more. So 6 upon 5 minus x. So it will become LCM when you will take, it will become 6x minus 5 and 5x it will become. So 6x minus 5x upon 5 will become x upon 5. This is the difference of age. This means the difference between the age of A and B is this. So question says what percent is B younger than A? So this is the difference upon this into 100. Question becomes same which we did the percentage one. Increase upon original. It is the same thing which we did just now. So increase upon original and here you will write younger upon original. So what will this become? This is the difference between the age of A and B. So how much is the difference in percent? So convert it into percent. It will become this x upon 5 has to be converted into percent. So x upon 5 divided by yes 6x upon 5 into 100. When you solve, you will get the difference in percentage. This is younger. How young is B? Because we have got how much is the difference between their ages. So subtraction I have done. So when you solve, it will give you the answer. So calculation is the main thing in every maths question. You have to solve the question full till the end. If you solve the question full, you will get full marks. Okay, now see question number 6. Question number 6. It can be done in two ways since you have done compound interest. So I will tell you with two things. Population of a town increase. So that means there is an increase percent. Increase percent is 5% annually. Population of a town increases 5% every year. If present population is 2,99,460, what was it 1 year ago? Population 1 year ago. So if every year the population is increasing by 5%, population 1 year ago would have been less or more? Type, will it be less or will it be more 1 year ago? So it will be less. So it can be done in two ways. It can be done with compound interest formula, the amount formula, or it can be done with, yes, it will be less. So we can do it in two ways, either with amount formula, or we can do it with percentage and linear equation. So which method you think you will understand better? Since you have done amount formula, you can do with amount formula also. So let's see, you will be able to do amount formula better, I think. If the present population is this, population 1 year ago will be how much? Now since the formula is A is equal to P1 plus R upon 100, and here it is T. This is the formula. This same formula for population will become, every year the population is increasing. So increasing means 1 plus R upon 100. Now if we use this formula, what will be the present population? 1 year is the time, percentage is the rate, R is 5. But what is 299,460? Will it be A or will it be P? If today the population is 2,99,000, will you call it amount or will you call it principal? So remember, we discussed that population and the question do not have principal or amount written in them. So you have to decide whether it will be amount or it will be principal. So in this question, what will be 2,99,000? Will it be principal? Amount formula, yes, we are using amount formula. But what will be this? This will be amount or this will be taken principal, and why? So if today the population is this, 1 year ago, whatever was the population, will be amount or will it be principal? So we discussed that the amount comes later, principal comes first. Remember, the principal comes first and the amount comes later. So suppose today the population is this, after 1 year the population will be more. So what will that population be which is 1 year ago or 1 year later? That will be called the amount. So in this case, today the population is this, then what was the population? If today it is 2 lakh, 1 year ago it will be called, the principal came first After 1 year it became amount, and from today if another 1 year, then that will be called amount. So what is 299460? Today the population is this, so 299460 is the amount. Principal is the population which we have to find the population. Present today the population is 2,99,000. 1 year ago the population will be called the principal, because principal is first, then comes amount. Therefore principal is not given. 1 plus 5 upon 100. See, when you did percentage, then we did not use amount and formula, but I think this you will understand better. 1 year ago means time is 1. So this will be easy. So 299460 is equal to P. This I can cut now. It is 20. So it will become 1 plus 1 upon 20. Power is 1. So calculation will be easier now. 299460 is equal to P into, what will this become? 1 plus 1 upon 20 will become, so that I can put here. LCM you will take, it will become 21 upon 20. This will become 21 upon 20. Now cross multiply, you will get 20 will come here and 21 will come down. So it will become 299460 into 20 is equal to P into 21. I have to cross multiply this because it is fraction. So now when you solve this, what will happen now? What will be? So 299460 you can calculate if you want. P into 21. So what will it become? It will become P is equal to 299460 into 20 upon 21 will come down. 21 will divide this. How? 21 into 1, 21. 8 will be left, so it will become 8 when you will solve it. So 21 into 1, 21. 9 minus 1 will become 8, 89. So it will become 4. 4 1 4 to 8, 88 and 88 and solve. What will come when you divide? 21 into 1 is 21. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 and 9 become 89. 89 will divided by 21 will go 4 times. So 5 is left. So it will become 54. 21 to 44 and then 6. So you will get the principal. If you want to do with the X method, it can be done with X method. The population of a town increases 5% annually. So if I do it with amount method, I have told. Now let's see with the X method. I will write increase is equal to 5% and present population is, this is second method, 299, but I think you will understand, remember the amount formula, and the time is 1 year. So if today the population is this, 1 year ago population we don't know. Let the population 1 year ago be X. So this population increased by 5%. So X was the population. It increased by 5%, 5% of X. And when you add the previous year population plus the increase, X is the population 1 year ago, 5% it increased. When you add, it will become 299,460. Yes, right. So you can calculate and you will get the answer. This is the linear equation or the percentage method. So it will become X plus 5% of x 299460. So solve this, it will become x plus 5x upon 100 is equal to 299460. So when you take LCM, it will become 105 x upon 100 is equal to 299460. Now cross multiply, it becomes 299460 into 100 upon 105. Now when you solve, see, same number will come. 5 to 1, 520 is 100. Now see, same numbers have come. This is 299460 into 20 and this is upon 21. And just now we did, same numbers were there. 299460 into 20 upon 21 and P. Here also it is 299460 into 20 upon 21. So you will get answer in this way and the amount formula also. You can do it in any way. You should be able to solve the question. Now let's one more question. Then you can revise this. If I get time, then later on at night I'll explain the remaining part. Okay. Let's do another important question. That is question number, the alloy question. Question number 8. There is an alloy. Alloy means mixture of metals. And this alloy contains nickel, which is 50%. It is a mixture of metal. Nickel is the first metal. Then it contains copper, which is 20. And the rest is zinc. How much is the zinc? Total, subtract from 100. Zinc is not given in the question. How much is the zinc? Zinc will be 50 plus 20 subtracted from 100. So 100 minus 50 plus 20. 100 minus 70 will become 30%. It means zinc is 30%. How much zinc is there in 4 kg of the alloy? So there is a mixture of metal, nickel, copper and zinc. What is this metal? This is an alloy. Which alloy is this? Nickel, copper and zinc. This is a famous alloy which you use at home. It is brass, the yellow colored metal which you use at home. So it contains 30% zinc. You have to find how much zinc is there in 4 kg. Weight of alloy is 4 kg 300 grams. How much is 30% in this? Simple. So 4 kg is 4000 plus 300. So 4300 grams is the weight of alloy. So in this, zinc is how much? Zinc is 30% of 4300. The total weight of the alloy is mixture of the 3 metals. We are finding zinc is how much? Zinc is 30% of the total. 4300 is the total weight. So simple, 30% of 4300. So solve, you will get the answer 0 1290 grams. What is 1290 grams? Or 1 kg 290 gram. So answer is in grams, you can write the answer in kg and grams also. Now, what is the weight of zinc we have found? The question is only for zinc, but can you find nickel also? How much is the nickel in it? Nickel is 50%. So 50% of 4300 you will do. And if you have to find, it will become 50% of 4300. If you have to find copper, copper is 20% of 4300. So this can give you more answer. 52 and 2 will divide 2 to 4, 2 1 2, 2 5 10, 2. This becomes 2150 grams. You have got nickel also. They have not asked, but you can find it. Copper is 20%, so it will become 20% of 4300. 20 will go 5 times. So we have got 3 weights. What are the 3 weights? First weight is, the answer is here. Zinc is 1290. Nickel, I am writing the symbol. Nickel is 2150 and copper symbol is this 860. So these are the weight of the 3 metals in this mixture of metal. How will you check the answer? Do the total of this. When you will add these 3, your answer will come same, 4 kg 300 grams. So this is important question. Revise this, then we will continue with more questions of percentage. Yes. And if possible, I will take it today, otherwise tomorrow. Every day at the same time, and at night time we will revise. If you want to revise science, we will revise that also. So keep your problems ready. We will continue. Okay. So good night. We will meet later on. If I get time, I will put the link in the group. And you can share this with 8C also, in case they want to revise. Okay. Good night.